Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Karen, and for today's video I have for you my everyday makeup routine. I'm using products that I recently received in PR as well as products that I've been loving. So if you want to see how I created this whole look, make sure to continue watching, and before you leave, subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this. Guys, let's get started. First things first, I need to moisturize these lips, and I'm going to be using this lip oil right here. This is from House Labs. It's the Lady Gaga brand. I don't know why it's not. There you go. This is actually a lip glaze, and I've been loving this stuff. They sent it to me in PR, and I have not stopped using it since. It just feels so nice on the lips. It has this nice tint to it as well. I really love this stuff. It's not like any other lip oil that I've tried, but again, this is a lip glaze, so I'm assuming there's a difference between a lip oil and a lip glaze, or I hope so, and they're not, you know, trying to scam us with the words. But I really like this stuff. You guys know I always do my eyes first, but I'm just gonna go ahead and prep my skin because I'm feeling very dry. I'm gonna start off with this serum right here. This is another product I got in PR, and it just feels so good on my skin. It's supposed to be this firming serum. Well, it's called pomegranate peptide firming serum, and you feel the firmness. And I feel that as I gotten older, I definitely want my skin to feel a bit tighter. And this does the job, and it feels hydrating, so it is a win. Oh, I love it. I really needed this. It almost feels like my skin drank water. It was feeling so dry. I'm just adding a little bit more out here on my forehead. I'm pretty sure you guys have noticed I am in a different area today. I got kind of bored of being in the area that I was before, which is my dining area. I took my dining table out, created this little whole section for me to film content, and it's cool. I love it. I have like a whole vanity area there, but I got bored and I'm like, you know what, let me change it up. I'm here in my bedroom, you know, just give it a little bit of stuff here and there so it won't look too boring. And I think I'm feeling it. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below if you guys like this better or you guys like the other space better. Let me know. But skin is feeling good. I already went ahead and filled in my brows. I use these two. I actually have a tutorial doing my brows in that video, so I'll go ahead and link it down below in case you guys are wondering how I do my brows. But I keep it pretty simple. Fill them in with the NYX Lift and Snatch brow tint pen. This one's my favorite. There you go. And this is in the shade Ash Brown, and then I'll just go ahead and set them in place with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Gel. So I'm gonna go ahead and pin my hair back because we're about to get down. You guys know the drill. I like using concealer to prime my eyelids because eyes are first. And for eyeshadow today, I'm keeping it pretty matte. It is an everyday makeup look, so I don't want to do anything sparkly. So matte it is. And I'm just blending that concealer out. I'm just gonna go ahead and set that concealer down. I'm using the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder in shade Sweet Honey. And for concealer, I went in with this one. This is the Valentino Beauty Valentino concealer. And this is in the shade, what shade is this? Girl, I'm not sure right now. I'm gonna have to, I'll put everything down below like always. All right, just set that in place. And nothing screams more than an everyday eyeshadow look than this palette right here. You guys know I love this one. This is the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. It has everything you need to create that everyday makeup look. So that is what we'll be using today. Let me get my brushes real quick and we'll get started. I'm going to be starting off with this brush right here. This is the NYX Cosmetics, what is this, a 107 brush. And I'm going to start by picking up this shade right here. This is going to be my transition, I don't know why I can't say that word, transition shade. There you go. And I'm just applying that all over my crease. Do the other eye. Then with this Shades by Shan tapered crease brush, I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's a little bit deeper than the previous shade. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that shade right below that previous shade, but still in our crease. Then with this Makeup by Mario E6 brush, I'm gonna go ahead and use the flat side, and I'm gonna pick up this shade right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and place that shade all over my lid area. For this eye look, I just basically use different shades of brown. Right, that shade is placed. Then I'm just gonna go back into the EXO Cosmetics 107 brush and blend that out. I just want to blend it out all over. I should have just played it with this, huh? Well, I'm going to apply this brown eye kohl eyeliner from MAC. This is in the shade Teddy, and I'm going to apply it to my waterline. This is one of my favorite brown liners to use on my waterline. I feel that it makes my brown eyes pop. Can you guys tell? I think you can. Then with this EXO Cosmetics 115 brush, I'm going to pick up the darkest brown shade from the palette, and I'm going to go ahead and create a wing liner moment. You guys have a hard time creating a wing using a liquid eyeliner pen? Definitely try eyeshadow. It's more forgiving, and I feel like it's honestly easier to work with. It doesn't look so harsh or so intense. It's very soft. Like that. All right, eyes are done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some lashes, and we're gonna be done for this part. For lashes, I'm gonna go in with these. These are from Kiss, and this is their Rebel Voluminous Shaggy Faux Mink Effect. I'm gonna be using the style Volume Up. They look like this, and they are so pretty. Now let me show you guys how they look on. Because at first I was like, I don't think I'm going to like these. So I kind of just left them there in my vanity area for a cool, I don't know, probably like 2 months. And the other day I was there chilling, just kind of like playing with makeup. And I'm like, let me see how they look. And I'm like, I kind of like these. So we are using them today. For glue, I'm using this velour eyelash glue. All right, let's go in. And I actually really like the band. It is sturdy. It's not too thin or too thick, so I know it's gonna lay nicely on top of my eyelid. And before applying those lashes, I always like curling my own and applying some mascara. And for mascara, I'm gonna go in with my favorite right now. This is the One Size Fantasize mascara, and this one's so good. I feel that it really separates all my little tiny lashes, and it's so dark. This one's in the shade Black. Alrighty, lashes are going on. You always want to make sure you're squeezing your lash with the false lash together so they blend well. And it seems as if these are your actual lashes. Now moving on to skin, I'm going to start off with this moisturizer. This is the Pharmacy Honey Halo Moisturizer. And how cool. It comes with this metal spatula, tiny spatula. So like that, you're able to pick up the product without having to put your finger inside. So like that. I love it. Do you need it? No. But it just makes you feel expensive. Alrighty. But this stuff is so moisturizing. So if you have a dry skin, your skin will thank you. And it leaves it looking and feeling so smooth. And it smells amazing. You see that glow? This stuff feels so good. I've been using this at night and in the morning. And a little goes a long way. You don't even need a lot. But this is how it's looking. I love. Next, I'm going to go ahead and apply some sunscreen. That is a must, especially during these hot summer days. You want to protect your skin against those intense UV rays. And these two have been my favorites. This one's the Kiehl's A Better Serum Sunscreen. And this one has a SPF of 50 plus, which is, I think, the highest. Or I think there's a higher one actually. Not from Kiehl's, but from another brand. Let me know if you guys know which one it is. Then I've also been loving this one right here. This is the NYX Cosmetics Hello Sunshine Invincible Hydrating Serum Sunscreen. So they both have like this serum consistency, which I love because it feels very smooth and hydrating on the skin. But I think for today, I'm going to go in with this one right here. This one has been my baby ever since I started running. I use it every time I go out. And it never fails me. And it smells so bomb too. Now the next product that I'm going to be applying to my face is going to come from this right here. Milani sent this over yesterday, and there is something in here that I've been wanting to try that I was actually going to purchase myself, so I'm glad they hooked me up. So Milani, if you're watching this, thank you for this package. I'm always very grateful. Real quick, let me show you guys the packaging. How cute is this? It's a cute little wannabe luggage. Like, I'm ready for vacay with this. I'll show you guys what's inside. This is what it came with. And yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to be going in with this Milani Conceal and Perfect Sun-Kissed Liquid Bronzing Drops. I'm going to be using shade 120 medium. And this is going to come in clutch today just because my foundation is a bit on the lighter side. I went ahead and gave myself a tan during this weekend since I did run a half marathon, which I have to tell you guys all about in a bit. But I feel that this is really going to help match my skin tone right now with my foundation. So like I said, it's going to come in clutch. So let's just go ahead and try it. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't apply so much. I'm going to go ahead and grab some from here and put some here. Let's see. It's looking really nice. This is really going to help that foundation darken up a bit. This is how it's looking. So far so good. I want to see if it's going to be able to peek through a little bit once I apply my foundation. So we will see. And for foundation, I'm going to be going in with this one. This is the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I'm going to be using shade 30 Medium Warm. And before this foundation, I don't think e.l.f. had dropped one in about a couple years, because they have like their CC cream but not an actual foundation. So girl, this was exciting when it dropped. I did go ahead and did a review. It's up on my shorts if you guys want to check it out. I'll go ahead and link it down below like I always do with my other stuff, but just in case you guys want to see an in-depth, make sure to check that out. I like always applying the foundation in the back of my hand, and I'll kind of mix it up with my finger just to warm it up. And then I'll go ahead and apply it. And it does have a thick consistency, so it's going to give me a medium coverage, but you could definitely build this up if you guys want a fuller coverage. I'm going to be using this Hourglass Soft Ambience Foundation Brush. It's either Ambience or Ambient, one of those. But I really do like it. Those bronzing drops really did help because this foundation was looking a bit light on me. And now I feel like it matches perfectly. And I also feel like I like extra bronzing. I had never tried a bronzing drops. This is actually my first time. I'm gonna get up and personal here so you guys could see how the skin is looking. Look at that. So nice. All right, do the other side. And like I said, you could definitely build this up, but I like a medium coverage. just because I'm still going to apply my concealer, my blush, my bronzer. And I just don't want to feel like I have so much makeup on. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. I'm loving this concoction. Now before going in with concealer, I'm going to go in with this color corrector. This is from NYX, and I'm going to be using the shade medium. I just feel that lately my under eye circles have been more intense than usual. So I've been going in with a color corrector, and this is the one that's been really helping cover that up. So let me show you guys the magic. And I'm using this Hourglass concealer brush. I really love this brand. They have so many great products, and it's all focused basically on kind of products that look like your skin but better. All right, let me show you guys the magic. In an instant, it starts doing its thing. Like, there is a huge difference. I feel like this shade is perfect because it's not too white, it's not too yellow, it's not too pink. It's the perfect shade for my skin tone. Again, I'm using shade medium. Alrighty. Under eye bags, where? To bronze up my skin, I actually want to go in with the other shade from the Sun-Kissed Liquid Bronzing Drop. So this is in the shade 130 Dark. So I want to see if this is going to work out. If it doesn't, then I'll just go ahead and add my normal cream bronzer. But, you know, it's worth a try. This is the shade. We will see. Applying it with my fingers. I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with this Makeup by Mario F4 brush. Let's see. Okay, it's doing something. I feel like I applied it too low though. Just cleaning it up with that foundation brush. Don't you just hate when you get itchy and you still haven't set your face? Oh, I hate that feeling. I actually like the shade. It's almost like this contour shade. Okay. What do we think? All right, this is how one side is looking with the bronzing drops, and then this is the other side. I could tell the difference. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. And it's pretty easy to work with. It low-key reminded me of the Makeup by Mario new bronzing and shaping serum. It's giving that. It's giving expensive. Okay, Milani. For blush, I'm going to be using this Huda Beauty blush filter, and this is in the shade Cotton Candy. I feel like it's a little bit light on me right now just because, like I said, I did go ahead and give myself a little tan, but we will work with it. And this stuff smells so good. Exactly like cotton candy. It's this super pretty baby doll pink. Oh, I love it. I feel that right now on my skin tone, it looks a bit light. But it works perfectly. I'm gonna add a tad bit more. Blend that out. I love it. I feel like that shade is a little bit light on me, so I want to go ahead and darken it up with this blush right here. This is the Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil in the shade Perfect Pink. And I'm going to add some right here. There you go. That is what I was looking for. And I'm going to go ahead and take it all the way up to my temples right here. Now for concealer, I'm going in with this one. This is the Catrice True Skin High Cover Concealer. And this is in the shade Warm Macadamia. I've been enjoying this one so much. It's very lightweight. It's hydrating. And once I set it, my under eyes look so smooth. Oh, I love it. And it's affordable. There you go.
Before blending this out, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And this stuff smells amazing. It smells exactly like watermelon. I've used the other one in a previous video and I love that one, so I just know this one's gonna be just as good. It's just a different scent, and girl, who doesn't want to smell like watermelon when they are doing their makeup? I know I do. So let's go ahead and apply some. And I know this stuff is gonna help with just making my makeup last all day long. And it's also going to help just blend this out so seamlessly. And that's why I always like using a setting spray before blending everything out, so it could do its magic and give me that flawless smooth effect. My battery had died, so I didn't show you guys when I blended it out, but this is how it's looking. Skin is giving. I'm actually gonna go ahead and add some of this Dior, sorry about that noise, Backstage Concealer in the shade 2W. I just felt like I needed a bit of brightness that was more on the yellow side. Now I feel like it looks better. Do you guys find this shade to be a bit yellow on me? I normally only set the perimeter of my face with that Sweet Honey shade from One Size, but this time I set my under eye area and it doesn't look bad. I don't think it looks bad. I just feel it looks a tad bit yellow on me. Let me know what you guys think. But we're gonna keep on moving. I almost forgot to tell you guys, but during the weekend, well, on Saturday, last Saturday that just passed, I ran my first half marathon. Girl, I never thought I was going to do something like that, but I did, and I feel so accomplished, so proud of myself. I started running in February, and I just started running just to pick up a hobby and just start moving my body more, because I was doing at-home workouts. I'll do Pilates, I'll do 30-minute full body workouts, so it wasn't like I wasn't doing anything, but I just felt that I needed to change something about my routine. And well, one day my husband was like, let's just start running, and I'm like, yay. It wasn't something that I've always loved. Now I do, but back then I'm like, oh no, but whatever. I challenged myself and I was like, let's do it. So we started running just here around the neighborhood, and little by little we kind of like started increasing our miles. But girl, don't think it took me from one day to another almost running, 10 miles. Like, no, it took me a while. Like, I felt like I was stuck at 1 or 2 miles for like 2 months, and then during like my 2 months and a half, I kind of peaked at 3, but that was still intense. And I was like, how am I gonna do more? And then one of my husband's friend, he gave him like this program that he used when he ran the half marathon, but we weren't thinking of running the half marathon. He just gave it to him and he was like, oh look, this is what I did to kind of increase my miles. And so from one day to another, my husband was like, I'm gonna start it, but never really thinking in mind of we're gonna do a half marathon, right? And so then I was like, I should do it too. And so we both started going at it. So each week was different. I'm gonna show you guys the program here so you guys could know, so you guys could see what I'm talking about. But each week the mileage increased. Every Sunday was our long run. And well, when I looked at it the first time, I was like, I don't think I could do this. Like, how am I going to run 10 miles one day, let alone 13? Like, I was already putting myself down because it was just something that I've never done before. But it's just all here. That's what I learned with running. It's all mental, and you truly have to strengthen your mentality and truly tell yourself that you can do this. Anyone can do it. If you want to run a marathon one day or a half marathon, you can do it, even if you can barely run a mile. It's just staying consistent, believing in yourself, and just never give up. You truly have to strengthen that mindset, like I said. And well, I did. Each week I would show up, so did he, and we signed up for our first half marathon. and the day was last Saturday, and now I can truly say that I feel so accomplished of myself, so proud that I never gave up, and it's just something that I will never forget, just because it took a lot of me to truly believe in myself and, you know, just staying consistent to something, especially something like running. Real quick, let's move on to bronzer and then I'll continue talking, because I could continue talking and forget that I'm doing a makeup tutorial. But I'm going to use the MAC Gimme Sun bronzer to bronze up my face. Also, let me know what bronzer do you guys use. I feel that I'm always using the same ones. Either it's this one or the Hourglass Radiant Bronze Light Bronzer. It's really the only two that I use, and I'm like, I kind of want to try something different. But anyways, like I was saying, running is a no joke, so don't get fooled by these TikTokers who make it seem so easy, and when you start running you feel like, God, this is a struggle. It is a struggle, it's hard, but you could do it. If I could do it, you could do it. All right, this is how my skin is looking with that bronzer. I'm telling you, I love this bronzer, but I just need something new, so make sure to comment down below what bronzer I should try next. But you guys, do you guys see this glow from within peeking through? I think it's those bronzing drops. Like, I already went ahead and set my face, you guys saw, and I just have this beautiful glow just peeking through, like I mentioned. I'm a fan. I love it. For powder blush, I'm going in with this Too Faced Cloud Crush Blurring Blush in the shade Golden Hour. I cannot put this one down. I'm gonna add this Kylie Press Blush Powder in the shade Winter Kiss on top. I kind of still want that pink baby doll blush peeking through. This just changes up the shade just a tad bit. I'm also gonna add one last blush on top. This is the RMS Beauty Redimension Hydro Powder Blush in the shade French Rose. And this just gives me a nice glow to the skin. You see that? So pretty. I'm then adding this Morphe Brightening Pink Setting Powder under my eye area, just to brighten them up a bit. Then with that same powder, I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up here, just to chisel out this area. Something subtle. With that MAC Gimme Sun bronzer, I'm just contouring my nose a tad bit, nothing crazy. Into this palette right here and used this shade to add it to the tip of my nose and my bridge. Just blending that out, just so it could give me that, you know, little touch. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up these eyes. I'm gonna go back into the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette with this Makeup by Mario E6 brush, and I'm going to pick up this shade right here. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke out my lower lash line. Just smoking out that lower lash line. Then just adding some mascara to my lower lashes, and I'm using that same one that I used earlier, which is the One Size Fantasize mascara. Now for lip liner, I'm using this NYX Cosmetics Line Loud lip pencil in the shade Too Blessed. I've been really liking this shade. This lip liner is so creamy. And I'm gonna go in with this lipstick from Makeup Revolution, and I'm just gonna add a tad bit, and then just blending that out with the brush side of the Makeup by Mario lip liner. Then to finish off this lip combo, I'm using this Makeup by Mario Super Satin Lipstick in the shade Flat Iron. It's this pretty satin nude. This one's perfect, especially if you're similar to my skin tone and you're looking for a super nude, but a nude that really sits well with our skin tone. It's gonna be this one. Right, these clips, ow, that hurt. These clips are coming off. I'm gonna go ahead and just fix my hair a tad bit so I can show you guys the final look. Alright guys, and this is the final makeup look. I love the way it turned out. This is definitely my go-to signature everyday makeup look. I always like using brown on the eyes, a little wispy flirty lash, nude lip, glowy skin. This is perfect, especially for an everyday makeup look. Girl, even for any occasion, this look will still look bomb. So make sure to give this look a try. I hope you guys enjoyed this video overall, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.